Good morning, Abhishek. I just welcome you on Careerbox programs. This is a podcast we prepared for the career orientation of the students. This is powered by LJ University, an initiative of the LJ University, and our media partner is Radio LJ. Now, my first question to you, Abhishek, as being a company secretary professionals and the mentor, what is your journey so far?
Yeah, actually, after completing my 12th, I choose the company secretary course. The reason at that time, because company secretary was not that much famous at that time, but at that time my elder brother was doing chartered accountancy course.
Yeah.
So my family, my parents, my elder uncle and everyone told me that my elder brother is doing company secretary, CA is doing CA, so you just do CS. When I asked my teacher, my school teacher, my tuition classes teacher, they just told me that you should go for a chartered accountant only, because I was strong in accounts and stats and before that also I was strong in maths. So everyone told me to go for a CA, and on the last day of filing the form, I was going to file a form for CA, but my uncle and I sat in a one room. He explained me that CS is also a very good opportunity. You should go for a CA. We are having CA in our house itself. We will be having CA in our house itself, and we will be having CS as well if you go for CS. Considering that, I opted for CS. I completed my foundation level with very good numbers. Possibly, if I have got 10 marks more, then I would have secured a rank in India.
India, correct.
Second, at the second level also, in executive level also, I cleared in first attempt, and in final level, professional level, I cleared. There were 4 groups at that time. I cleared 3 groups in first attempt, but for fourth group, with only 2 subjects, it took 4 attempts for me. Actually, we can say that luck also matters. If I look into my educational career,
Background.
educational career, then in that case, I cleared foundation level with very good numbers, executive levels with in first attempt, professional also, all the hard subjects. My all friends failed in other subjects which I passed, and the easiest subjects they passed, but I took 4 attempts for passing that. After passing that CS, I was actually, we are from Marwadi family.
Yes.
So we are into business. We are my business minded. I opted for business, no doubt. I started my jewelry business, but when once a while I thought that I could studied a lot. I cleared my CS. I got a degree. Then I started my practice in April 2017. I left my own business. I started my practice in 2017, and in starting it was having a great struggle actually. Getting the clients, getting the assignments, it was struggle in starting. But later on, my practice got settled. In 2020, I opted for a registered valuer course. I cleared it, and in that case, I can say that today I have a settled practice, and company secretary course, company secretary profession has given me a lot.
Abhishek, I know very well that you was the chairman for the Ahmedabad branch,
Yes.
and also just now the regional council members for western regions. So what is your exposure on that portion?
In 2018, when the elections were announced for 2019 tenure of Ahmedabad chapter managing committee, one of my friend told me that you should go for file a nomination form and should come in the managing committee of Ahmedabad chapter. At that time, I was like, yes, we can try. What is loss in it? मैं क्या घुमा रहा हूँ? I have nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, yes, correct.
Yeah, but ICSI has given me
Opportunity.
Then why should we do not serve the ICSI? So thinking that, I went to secure votes with all the company secretaries. One of the senior colleague told me that it is not ICSI election. It is a name of Abhishek Chhajed election. You should contest these elections in that way. You will not believe, sir, I secured second highest votes in Ahmedabad chapter. So I became the secretary in 2019. We did a very well job. In 2020 itself, I was the chairman of Ahmedabad chapter. And you all know that that was a corona period.
Corona period, very correct.
Yeah, so all my friends tell me that I am a corona chairman.
Yes.
So, but in that period also, we did a lot. My members of Ahmedabad chapter remember me for as a corona period, but we were having 32 weeks from May to December. We were having 32 weeks. I did 32 webinars because in that period webinars are only allowed.
Allowed, yes.
Physical gathering was
Physical
not allowed.
gathering is not allowed.
Yeah. So we did 32 webinars. Along with that, I did a tie-ups with multi-speciality hospital. At that time, hospitals were
A bigger challenge too.
Yeah, bigger challenge. We are not able to reach to the hospitals. We are not able to get the services from the hospitals. But at that time, I just approached to the hospitals. Ahmedabad chapter did the tie-ups with all the multi-speciality hospital. Members of Ahmedabad chapter, students of Ahmedabad chapter, and family members of those members and students, they were getting 20-25% of discount from the hospitals.
And at that time, important is that to get the availability of the hospital.
Yes. Secondly, in that chairmanship, I did a tie-ups with different universities as well, so that the universities can give services to the our students, ICSI students as well, and teacher faculty exchange, students exchange. All things were the collaboration was done with the different universities, and you will not believe that in that period 2020, Ahmedabad chapter has received a best chapter award from ICSI.
Yes.
From we are having at that time we were having 72 chapters all over India. From these 72 chapters,
It is a best centers awarded.
Yes.
When we talk about the CS qualification, I remember one incidence of my life. Once upon a time, I met the past president of CS Institute, that is Careerbox. He is from Ahmedabad. He's a very senior guy. And I asked the questions to Kaur sir. Okay, sir, how your company secretary is superior than my chartered accountant? And the way he given the answer, okay, Sandeep, your chartered accountant cannot be reached to the board meeting after 15 years of their career. But my company secretary will be sit in the board meetings on the first day of their career. So this is the USP of the company secretary career. Okay, they can have the connectivity with the top level management from the day one when they join the office. So this is a bigger advantage. Now, Abhishek, one more question. Okay, why you add a register valuer qualification in your portfolio?
Actually, as I said earlier, that I was pro in numbers, but I opted for company secretary. After opting the company secretary course, I was like law hai, sections hai. I was into sections. कोई भी questions आता, whatever the assignments I got, I would interpret the law to the best extent. After that, in 2019, registered valuer course was introduced by IBBI. At once, I just filed a form and I attended the first training in Ahmedabad in 2019 itself, and I cleared the my registered valuer course in 2020 because there is a lot of scope in registered valuer. You can see that we all know that demand supply game is there. More demand, more value. Supply is less. So in India right now also, only 3,000 or approx registered valuers are there for SFA, securities and financial assets. And demand means we are having more than 10 lakh companies. Many listed companies are also there. In a company law, registered valuer is mandatory. In SEBI laws, registered valuer is mandatory. In FEMAS, if ODI is there, the registered valuer is mandatory. So there is lot of demand. That's why I just opted for registered valuer, and today, no doubt, I am doing actually more than 600 plus valuations.
Wow,
so
very good.
You just can understand what is the demand, what is the scope in registered valuer. One can do practice in just only one thing, like he can do valuations being a registered valuer. So it's not like that being a company secretary, having 3 plus years of experience, can opt for going registered valuer. And he or himself herself can do valuation practice solely.
Very correct. Now, you know very well, 7,500 and more companies would be listed in Indian stock market. And company secretary now got a lot of opportunities. So, as being a professional company secretary, what do you see in the opportunity in India for this particular qualification?
Currently, company secretary is having mind-blowing opportunities in employment as well as in practice. First, we will talk in employment.
Yes.
So, considering you told that 7,500 companies are listed, we are seeing that many IPOs, SME IPOs are getting listed, and in last year, more than 200 companies were listed, and in last 5 years, more than 700 to 750 companies are listed on SME exchange. So, demand of company secretaries is increasing tremendously. Our Prime Minister Sir, Narendra Modi Sir, has told that 2047 we will be having a Viksit Bharat. Viksit Bharat majorly dependent on the economy. So capital economy will increase when the market cap of the our exchange will increase. Market cap will increase when company will go for an IPO, when the company will be listed, when the capital market will be developed. As and when capital market is developed, company secretary will be having a mind-blowing opportunities in employment. Secondly, as you told that company secretary are having the direct access to the board. He is liable or he is accountable, he is answerable to direct to the managing director. Likewise, as you told that chartered accountants are not the part of the board. He may be the invitee to the board.
Or he can get the seat after a long experience.
Yes. Being a director or something like that. But yes, company secretary is mandatory position to complete the board. That's why there is a huge scope in listed companies. Secondly, I will go for we are having the gift city in Gujarat. It is considered as an international city or a foreign city in our India itself. There also, the compliance officer is mandatory. They are getting the company secretary's scope is mind blowing. They are having the huge demand, and the package that is offered in the gift city, I can say that may be the highest package in India, all over India, because many multinational companies are coming. Many huge funds are coming in the gift city.
Yes, more than 500 funds is coming to the gift city.
So they are offering a huge package to the company secretary itself. Nowadays, when a company secretary passes the examination, they are getting the packages of more than 8 lakh to 10 lakh in fresher company secretaries are getting these packages. So, if we consider that before 15 years and today, there is a vast difference in a company secretary profession.
Abhishek, when we talk about the career, हमें थोड़ा ये भी अंडरस्टैंडिंग चाहिए कि क्या लेवल ऑफ एग्जामिनेशंस है, कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स है सीएस के अंदर, और वो सब्जेक्ट्स का इंडस्ट्री में रिलेवेंस क्या है एग्जैक्टली, वो हम स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जी जानना चाहेंगे.
जैसे कि कंपनी सेक्रेटरी में 3 लेवल्स है. फर्स्ट, राइट नाउ फाउंडेशन लेवल वाज कन्वर्टेड इनटू सीसेट लेवल, सीएस एग्जीक्यूटिव एंट्रेंस टेस्ट.
यस.
सो सीसेट लेवल रहेगा पहले, सेकंड लेवल रहेगा एग्जीक्यूटिव, थर्ड लेवल इज प्रोफेशनल लेवल. CSET level is just having 4 subjects: logical reasoning, English communication. This type of 4 subjects are only there, which are basic subjects which may be learned in the 12th or a college itself. So it is not very hard to clear the CSET level
examination.
Yeah, the examination. But at the second level, we are having the executive level, where there we are having 2 modules, and having 2 modules are considered as combined 2 groups. We are having 7 subjects total.
Yes.
There we are having in detailed tax laws, company law, FEMA laws, and jurisprudence. Everything is covered in executive level. And in third levels, we are having 2 modules, 2 groups, and having 7 subjects. So in all these three levels, we are having the 67 plus laws in these 3 levels. Okay. We are studying 67 plus laws. So any CS, any member any student after clearing the company secretary course can do practice or can do employment in 67 plus laws. Either we can say company law, labor law, bonus, gratuity, after that FEMA, after that in valuations in IBC. Right now IBC has been introduced by government, so IBC is in boom. So National Company Law Tribunal helps the companies to revive. So in that case also company secretary plays a major role. And just I told that many IPOs are coming. So IPOs are coming, prospectus is being drafted by company secretary only.
Yes, so IPO advisory is the bigger scope.
IPO advisory is a bigger scope. If they go in capital market, secondary market, compliance, listed company compliances, they will get a huge revenue.
Now, when we talk about any career, so we always compare with chartered accountancies, and initially you also take it that way. Chartered accountancy, your brother is done in that matter.
Yeah.
So, what exact the difference between chartered accountancy and the company secretary course?
Chartered accountant is also a very good profession. And chartered accountancy is a profession, I will say that elder than a company secretary. In 1949, I think so.
Yes, 49.
Yeah, for 1949, Chartered Accountant Act came.
Enacted.
In 1980, Company Secretary Act came. Chartered Accountant or Chartered Accountancy, as the name suggests, it majorly focuses on the accountancy, figures, audit,
Taxation.
Taxation. It may be on statutory audit or tax audit. So major focus of a chartered accountant is on accounts and numbers, while company secretary is main focus is on legal side, law side, compliance side. So there is a huge difference. No doubt company secretary is also having a very good scope, and chartered accountant are also having good scope. Both are parallel. We cannot say that one is good or one is bad or plus minus.
Both having a different scope.
Both having different scope at that level.
When we talk about any career, Abhishek, always cost structure is very important. What is cost structure for a company secretary course?
So, cost structure of company secretary course, you will not believe that I spoke about the 3 levels: CSET, executive and professional
levels.
If any student is opting for a company secretary course, then that company secretary course can be completed within 50,000 rupees, including registration fees, including module, including their exam fees, everything. Including these 50,000 rupees, they will complete their company secretary course. But there is one more addition or one more benefit in company secretary, that after completing this executive level, they have to do a training, internship.
Yes, just like chartered accountancy.
Just like chartered accountancy course. So they have to do for a 21 months of internship. In Ahmedabad itself, I am saying you that they get a stipend of 10,000 approx per month. And they have to do for 21 months. So they will recover their cost in just 5 to 6 months itself. So we can say that the company secretary's profession's cost structure is nothing. In fact, before completing the company secretary profession, they will be in positive balance sheet.
Yes. We can say if you consider what stipend they earn in the internship, that is more than the cost what they paid.
Yes.
I think same story for the chartered accountancy. वहाँ पे भी जो costing है वो 70,000 के आसपास है.
Yes.
और 2 साल का हम लोग internship का stipend गिने तो that is always surplus part.
Exactly.
अब यहाँ पे जब हम लॉ की बात इतनी कर रहे हैं कंपनी सेक्रेटरी में अभिषेक, तो मुझे एक और क्वेश्चन है कि हाउ LLB एंड CS वुड बी अलाइन टू ईच अदर.
या सो LLB जो भी स्टूडेंट CS कर रहे हैं ना, उसको LLB करना ही चाहिए, जस्ट बिकॉज कि इंटरप्रिटेशन और स्ट्रांग होगा. सेकेंडली LLB के अंदर डिफरेंट लॉस रहेंगे, लिटिगेशंस लॉस और रहेंगे. अगर कोई स्टूडेंट को कॉर्पोरेट लॉ साइड जाना है, कॉर्पोरेट लॉयर बनना है, कॉर्पोरेट एडवोकेट बनना है, then he should go for a LLB as well. If you are doing company secretary course, you will clear LLB for sure. There is nothing like
because in both
science.
the place act is more or less same.
Yeah, more or less same. So if you are doing company secretary and have done LLB as well, your scope in industry or your demand in industry will increase.
Very correct. So, what is your advice for the students of the 12th commerce who want to join the professional course like company secretary?
I will say that they should not wait. See, 12th is completed. You are eligible for CSET. You should register to the CSET course. You should clear the CSET course, and if you do this, then you will complete this CS professional examination within 2.5 years.
Okay, matlab simultaneous with graduation.
Simultaneously with graduation. Before graduation, you will complete the company secretary course if you clear in one go.
Very correct.
So, before completing BCom or any graduation degree, you will be clearing your BCom, your CS level, all the three levels, and against that, you will be after that you will be having a training. So within 4 years, your CS will be you will be a member of a company ICSI Institute of Company Secretaries of India. If you delay right now, if you delay by 6 months also, then I will just give you an example that if a student become a company secretary after 6 months, for example, after 5 years or 10 years, his salary is 5 lakh to 10 lakh rupees per month. Then his cost structure of 6 months will be 30 lakh rupees. He is not.
You talk about the opportunity cost.
Opportunity cost, exactly. So, अभी पता नहीं चलेगा कि ये 30 लाख का लॉस आप कर रहे हो. 30 lakh rupees loss he is having if he is delaying to register for a company secretary course. So, if you are firm and if you are having a good, if you are having interest in the law, then you should register company secretary course today itself.
Okay, and what CSET examinations, it is monthly or quarterly in the year?
It was 4 times in a year.
Yeah.
But right now ICSI has changed and it will be twice a year. So in June and December there are two examinations in a year. So one can opt for a June as well. Right now they will do registration, then they may go for a June examination, and after that, after some the dates are specified. So if you register after that date, then you will be attempting for December attempt.
Abhishek, when any students joining for a company secretary course, you know very well now industry's demand is something different.
Yes.
So what do you feel important skill set required in the students for before they join the industry?
So I will say that the skills which are required for becoming a successful company secretary will be like communication skills, networking skills. All these skills are required in any professions. It is not like that company secretary आपको बनना है, successful बनना है तो आपको ये चीज़ communication चाहिए या फिर आपको networking करना है या कि आपको personality development करना है. ये जो skills बता रहा हूँ वो आप कोई भी प्रोफेशन में चले जाओ आपको वो चीज़ रिक्वायर्ड ही रहेगी. उसके बिना आप सक्सेस मतलब आप CS बन जाओगे. आई हैव सीन अ गाय, आई विल नॉट जस्ट से द नेम, बट ही वाज फर्स्ट in all the attempts, all the 3 levels. He got the package of 36 lakh rupees. But after 6 months, he was thrown away from the employment just because he was not having the practical approach. Just because he was not having the skills which were required for in the profession. So
it is very important. Instead of IQ, EQ is now
Exactly.
very important. Leadership skill set is very important. So your take is that people should create a skill set of communications, networking, and leadership structure. Then they can grow in the right set of
Yes.
path. What is your thinking for the today's youth? When they are selecting the career, because at our time you know very well we can have multiple qualifications, we are very hard working in nature, but today's Gen Z is very different from our generation. So what your thought process for Gen Z?
in today's Gen Z, what we call this Gen Z, they want money without any hard work. They don't want to study more or do hard work and get a professional degree. They just want that they will be becoming मतलब विद एंटरटेनमेंट दे वांट टू अर्न, और एक बटन दबाया और अपने वो पैसे के खाते में आ गए, वैसे करके मतलब जेंसी कमाना चाहते हैं। बट लॉन्ग रन अपने देखना चाहेंगे सर, तो लॉन्ग रन के अंदर अगर कुछ प्रोफेशनल डिग्री अपने पास होगी तो दैट विल बी आवर बैकबोन। चाहे कल कुछ भी हो जाए, वी आर हैविंग अ प्रोफेशनल डिग्री, आइदर इट इज़ अ CA और अ CS और CWA। अपने कहीं पे कभी कुछ भी हो गया तो कभी घर के बाद जो 3 चीज़ बोलते हैं, रोटी कपड़ा मकान, उससे कभी प्रॉब्लम कभी नहीं आएगी अपने को, अगर अपने पास प्रोफेशनल डिग्री रही। सो आई विल जस्ट अपील टू ऑल द चेंजेस दैट you should do whatever you want, but once you get the professional degree, you should go for professional degree. One more thing I will just add, sir, that any person, any student, any I will say member or anyone, they just want 2 things in their life. I did analysis, and whenever I go for in our training programs, so I just elaborate there also that any person, they want 2 things only. One is fame, second is money. Company secretary course is such that company secretary gives both the things. Company secretary gives you a fame also, company secretary gives you money also. I just told you that company secretary course is very much lucrative. We talked about the employment only. I will go on the practice side. In practice also, they can be a secretarial auditor. They can do appearance in NCLT as well. They can be registered valuer, as I told earlier. They can be arbitrator. They can do GST practice. They can do income tax practice. They can do company law practice. They can do merger amalgamation. So, in practice side also, you will get a huge opportunity. And by this, they will be getting the huge revenue, lucrative revenue. And secondly, you will be recognized as a different person or a separate person in the society. By that, you will get fame. So company secretary is such a course designed by our institute, Institute of Company Secretaries of India, whereby any person becoming a company secretary will get fame also, and as well as revenue also, earnings also.
Very correct, very correct. I tell you, as being a normal student's part, normal graduation not having any value. Next 4 years they need to focus on the professional career, then they can avoid the competition in the future. So this is demand of the day, we can say. Abhishek, thank you very much for sparing the time for our podcast, and on behalf of LJ University and Radio LJ, I'm just thanks for sparing the time.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, and good wishes to all the students for giving your time and attending these sessions, because this is very important sessions for those students who want to select the career of company secretary. Abhishek shared a very interesting story of how he's got the qualifications and running that successful practice. So this is a very good time for all of us, and thank you, Abhishek, again, and good wishes to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.